Yo, what's up? What's up? What's good in the motherfucking hood, man? Treeal Talk
All right,
101.
all right, all
Come
right.
on, baby.
What's happening, man?
Oh, you know, man. Another one like the other one, man. You know.
For sure.
Man, happy Mother's Day to you mothers out there, man. We couldn't go on yesterday because we tried to give y'all a little respect.
Yeah.
We don't want to get the clowning and talking shit. I mean, we probably would have had y'all laughing and shit. But happy Mother's Day to y'all mothers.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. Y'all deserve it. The real mothers, man, not the fake ones. Man.
And plus, we got mothers that we had to spend Mother's Day with, so it would have been appropriate for us to go on yesterday. But we here today, though.
And don't get y'all funky asses on social media next month talking about it's Father's Day for me too, because I'm a father. You ain't no goddamn father. You're a mother. I don't give a fuck if your baby daddy ain't shit. That's your fault the nigga
ain't shit. You know that's coming.
But you better wish that nigga happy Father's Day for giving you that goddamn baby shit.
Hey, yeah, man. Don't get up there and steal our motherfucking shine for one day. Talking about I'm a father too. You shouldn't have fucked that deadbeat ass
nigga. Right.
You got to get up there for a while. It should be Father's Day for me too, because I'm a mother and a father. Hey, you ain't no mother and no father. You's a fucked up judge of character. That's what the fuck you is.
Should kept your motherfucking legs closed.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Don't take our shine on Father's Day.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that, man. That's the worst thing, though.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's the
we worked hard for that day, man.
Hey, that's the worst thing a woman could do, though, man. I'm so sick of seeing that shit, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. They the mama and the daddy. They both.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be a mother that's doing daddy type shit, but you still ain't no father, though.
Right.
Your fault who you chose to mate with. Now you got to be both. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was at the doctor earlier, man, and the nurses, they be on me, so we talking, so we just chopping it up, and I'm like, I cooked wifey steak and lobster. Ooh, steak and lobster, they Asian, so they like, oh, steak and lobster. I said, yeah, because I want that same shit on Father's Day.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell no.
God damn it. So, I cooked all that shit. Steak and lobster, shrimp, everything. Yeah, we did the whole thing. French bread, on Father's Day, I want the same shit.
For real.
We're going to be cooking for us on Father's Day like we was cooking.
After I come from fishing with the fellas that weekend.
Yeah. Don't give me no motherfucking sloppy joes and shit for Father's Day.
Goddamn spaghetti and fried chicken. Bitches ain't gonna fuck that party.
Don't give a nigga a manwich, nigga.
Right.
Hey, but yo, man, I just want to talk about, the devalue of life nowadays, man.
Oh man.
Nowadays, man, motherfuckers is dying over bullshit, man. I mean,
like
nothing, man. What the fuck is going on
out here? Over bullshit, man.
I don't know. I think because everybody got a gun right now, and ain't nobody want to be no punk. Everybody want to use their gun for any situation. Anytime there's justice, you probably jump out, whoop somebody's ass, stomp him, put him in a hospital. But now for them situations, they'll pull out their pistol and kill you.
It's a done deal.
I know they don't value life itself, though. I mean, I think they might get another life in turn, that they gonna have another life rather, and they can do something else in their next life, but they ain't valuing this one that they living right now.
Nah, I mean, it was a day when it was honor, amongst the shit that go on in the street, like they say, honor amongst thieves, right?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
You didn't down a motherfucker over no bullshit. Like say nowadays, right? These youngsters, they'll give one of their homeboys a gun or something to put work in or something, right? And let's say he get caught with the gun, or his mama tweak it off or whatever, right? They will actually want to kill the nigga about the gun.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't understand is, if I give you niggas a gun, I don't want that motherfucker back, because you better have used it.
Yeah, I don't know what you did with it. You can't return that thing back.
No, that motherfucker better be in the base of goddamn.
Yeah. I don't want it.
Right.
Shit, for real. I'm just saying,
I don't want it. Not at all.
Right. And so, I just don't understand, the mindset of today's young black man. Remember, y'all, it used to be a time when we would go places and we were respected. Now, this is what's going on. Even though there's a lot more gun violence going on now than in our day.
Yeah, hell
Um,
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Everybody
we
got
were,
guns now.
but we were respected. Black men, like especially if you carried yourself a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Black men were
Mm-hmm.
respected out in the streets. I mean, we didn't get called niggers and beat up, and
Nah.
that shit wasn't happening. I mean, and a lot of little niggas might think we lying, right? But nigga, up on that hill, nigga Hunters Point, nigga, the police used to ask us to keep our guns put up so they can do their job and do an
Yeah.
investigation. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't
Right.
come up there smashing on us like that. They
Nah.
had to go get motherfucking. Think about this, y'all. They had to go get the military and
Yeah,
start
for
a
real.
task force to fuck with us.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they did. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These little niggas now, man, been done killed each other, right? Police pull up, these niggas throw the guns and run and all type of shit, right? But you'll
Get
see,
caught, start telling. They
yeah,
know telling now. That's
you
all they
know,
do. Tell. Do crimes and tell. Why they tell though? I don't get that either. Why do they do the crime and then they go back and tell?
raised by them bitch niggas and them wanna be
I
wanna be
guess, bro.
slick ass mamas.
They really ain't built for this. So they doing something they ain't built for. So the consequences and repercussions, they don't really understand what they doing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Man, I don't know, man. It is just society is way strange right now, for real, for real.
Yeah,
A
this
lot
shit, is fucked up, y'all, because like I said, we used to be respected. And
mm-hmm.
I hate to use this as an example, but I need to because it's the truth. Um, Back in our day, every race of woman wanted a nigga like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did.
Because
Yeah.
we were admirable, even though we was drug dealers, gang members, and whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
We were admirable because we carried ourselves with a certain persona that wasn't with no fuckery and shit like that. I mean, these little motherfuckers running around looking like little sissies nowadays. So other races ain't taking them seriously.
Nah, not
No,
at all. They
seriously,
ain't.
Right.
dog.
Nah, they
You know,
don't.
like,
Yeah.
because
I hear you. I hear you.
not okay. For example, right?
Mm-hmm.
This never happened in our day, but this happened a couple of years ago. I was at one of my cousin's birthday parties. It was cousin Sonia, y'all. We was at her
Okay.
birthday party at the Elephant Bar, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm in there, we all in there having dinner, celebrating and shit. It's a table full of Latinos, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
sitting at the table and they just nigga this, nigga that, not
Yeah.
nigger trying to be
That
disrespectful,
word can
right?
flow so easily
Right, but
on
they
people's
calling
mouths right
themselves
now.
yeah nigga and woo woo woo, like. So one of the Mexicans or whatever they was, he
Yeah.
tapped his boy like, it's some black folks right there,
Yeah, you
right?
can't keep saying that word like that. It is offensive.
Right.
But the motherfucker said he didn't give a fuck.
Wow.
I snapped. I snapped. So I said, "Oh, you don't give a fuck?" I said, "Well, say some more nigga shit and see if I don't knock your teeth down your throat at this
Yeah,
table."
see,
Say
that
it
got a
again.
lot to do with it too, because
Say it
Right.
again.
a lot of
Right.
nationalities use that word freely.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the
They need
motherfucker,
evidence.
when I got to smashing on him, right? Motherfucker put his hands up, man. I apologize, man. I'm sorry. I said, man, no, I said, to tell the truth, I wouldn't even trip that you been like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
You left that alone because I know you didn't mean it in the racist context. I know that.
Right.
Exactly.
But for a pale motherfucker like you to be barking, nigga this, barking, nigga that, and we
And
standing
then
right
say
there, then
fuck
you
them.
say you don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
and accept it.
Right.
Something's wrong
You
with
know what
us.
I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
But think about this, y'all. These youngsters do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
They cool
call
with
the
that.
white boy, Mexican, Chinese dude, everything. My nigga.
My nigga, yeah. How could they do that though?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that either. That's kind of disrespectful for some other races just be calling you my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. I see
Right.
that shit too, and I don't get it. But then I look at people; they accept that from them, and I guess it's cool to them. But to us, it
Right.
wasn't cool. That show a lack of respect, though, for me. That they could just
Yeah.
call you a nigga. I mean, they
Right.
feel as though they black, so they could say the N word, but they really ain't black, man. You shouldn't be saying that shit. That show the lack of respect that they have for us as a race.
Oh yeah.
That they can even just say that word, rather. That's fucked up. I don't let them say that shit to me though. You ain't gonna be just
Nah,
calling me no nigga,
nah.
white boy, Mexican, or nothing.
And I don't call them that.
Hell no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. See, and that's the difference. You wouldn't address you as that, and they wouldn't address you as no nigga either.
And this is what I mean by devaluing the life of a black man. Like, we really ain't respected no more. Man, the police wasn't doing niggas like this on a whole, and white folks wasn't marching through motherfucking inner cities and shit like that. Man, this shit wasn't happening. You know, and it's, to tell the truth, it's the fact that, like I said, even though there's more black on black crime than it was in our day, these dudes ain't gonna hurt nothing outside their race unless they stealing something.
Yeah, they might bip a car, break in.
Not even neither though.
Okay, like the young transgender lady that got shot at the Walgreens, right? Why ain't nobody marching?
I don't know. And
all the marching they do for a motherfucker.
They marched that first day or two.
They did something the first day. They should be marching now though, because they sure dropped the charges.
But they should be doing some fucking
George Floyd shit.
Yeah, I don't know, bro, but I know they ain't pressing the charges. I know I saw on the news today that they relinquished the charges on dude, and I saw the video. They was fighting. They said something about what they calling him a he, but it's really a she. You know how we look at it. It's really a girl. And they was really having a fist fight. He really jumped on her, started socking her. When she ran out the store, they say, well, she did flinch back at him like she had a weapon, and that triggered him to shoot her. That's what I saw on TV. Yeah. I mean, if somebody got their back towards you, even if they flinch, you got a gun. I mean, shit. Shouldn't you wait till you see if they brandished a weapon or not? Because they didn't find no knife, they didn't find no gun on that person, and they got shot in the back. How are you gonna justify shooting somebody in the back? That's like you in a car accident getting hit in the back. If you get hit in the back,
first of all, nigga, you a brother, nigga, and you just choked out a woman. I said, first of all, you a brother, and you just choked out a woman. I mean, he was choking. He stole on the dude or the transgender dude or whatever. He stole on Banco first. You know what I'm saying? Banco probably he probably called him a bitch or anything, and you just seen the still on him, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He was walking out with his bag, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't seeing that video no way where I felt threatened where I was gonna shoot you.
Yeah, your back is turned towards me. Why would I shoot you in the back?
You know what I'm saying? And then when the lady talking about the broad talking about he flinched at him. He flinching at him, but he ain't had no weapon in his hand.
Now, Bill, he was trying to punk you though. You know how they is. They ain't got no.
He like, no, I would have took it as he was telling him, nigga, you ain't gonna shoot me. You ain't gonna shoot me. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying some shit like that. And so you see dude walk away, he do shoot, you know what I'm saying, shoot his ass. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see how that wasn't no murder, at least homicide. I mean, at least manslaughter.
I know they giving these people justification to shoot black folks, especially in the back.
Devalue. It's taking black lives.
Yeah.
No, but for one, the security guard was black. So nigga, why would you pull a gun? Why would you pull a gun on another black person and you see it's a youngster?
But look, though, he didn't ever think.
So let that motherfucker go with that bag, man.
He thought that was a male he was doing that to. He thought he was fighting a man. So you know that's a little bit. You know how they devalue our lives. He thought he was really fighting a man. I don't think he'd have went that hard if he knew that was a lady. But he was fighting them. He thought he was fighting a man rather. So you know that's how they feel about it. Devalue our lives again. Right. Fuck this black man. I'm gonna do this to him and shoot him in the back. He probably feel real sorry that he did shoot a lady, but he thought he was shooting a dude. He thought he was fighting a man. Yeah. Fuck, I saw the video.
He was choking him out.
Yeah,
and then he got him to the ground and he let him get up. You know what I'm saying? Let him, you was whooping his ass. I mean, what was he dropped the bag. You should have just took the bag to the side and told him to go.
I don't know, man. We ain't got no value in life right now.
Yeah,
that's the person's point of devaluing black lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, we devalue, man. You know, for real, dude. And it's like I said, it's generational, man, because it's been like that I would say for the past 20-something years, man.
Yeah.
You can see the tide slowly turning. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like we aren't we aren't a respected race of men anymore. I mean, we went from slavery and all the
Nothing.
civil rights shit and being disrespected to
We
finally
like
gaining
nothing.
some respect, right? Finally gaining some respect, even though we had to do it on a criminal scale, whatever. But
Yeah.
fuck it, the Italians and the Jewish people and the Irish people, they had to do it on a criminal scale as well, right? So we just fell in line, right? But we finally had what we felt as though some remnants. Think about this, y'all. OJ, as far as we concerned, killed 2 white people and walked away from that
Yeah, he
shit.
got away with that shit. For real.
Right.
I think he did it. That's
Yeah,
my opinion.
that or had it done or something, right? But
Right.
Or he had
That's
something to do
the
with it.
respect. That's the respect and the unity we had was that black folks were so mad at the Rodney King verdict. They was like, well, fuck it. We finna make sure OJ walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they did that shit.
Yeah. Because if y'all would have convicted OJ, they would have burnt the whole country down.
Right.
Right.
So now we gotta go on some cancel culture and all that other shit to try to get some respect, but that's
Mm-hmm.
really not respect and sympathy.
Nah, not at
Yeah.
all, bro.
That's what it
Hell,
was, sympathy.
It's sympathy. So
yeah.
let's cancel culture and let's not do this and not say that. Of a lot of this shit that they canceling or they reconstructing, whatever, we don't even give a fuck about. Now all of a sudden they want to tear down these statues of these goddamn Confederate
Yeah.
generals and shit who was enslaving
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers. Y'all ain't doing that shit for nothing but votes. Y'all don't
Yeah,
give a fuck
exactly.
about
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And y'all want to change it to a name that y'all favorable to. That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody that's more to
Anything,
your likeness and shit. Y'all ain't
yeah,
slick.
anything that had to do with the Indians and the blacks,
Yeah.
slavery and all that shit, they want to tear down. They don't want the schools named after them. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? They
Right.
want to change the motherfucker. Nigga, this school been this name for about 50 years.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You might change the name, I'ma still call it that.
Yeah, we will.
Right.
Like you talking about Army Street ain't Chavez. That's Army Street. We
Yeah,
ain't gonna
that's
call it
Army Street.
Chavez. It's still Army Street. Fuck what y'all call it. We call it Army Street.
That shit
You
been
know,
Army
and
Street
it's
all
just
my life. Shit.
right.
I don't call
And
it Chavez.
it's just fucked up, y'all, because that's and that's what black people really feel is some kind of justification nowadays. Like that whole reparation shit, right?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, what about this
Hey,
reparation shit?
Hey, bro, I watch the news. I see what they talking
I
about.
want my $5 million. I want mine direct deposit or cash, however you go give it to me, but I want mine.
Nigga ain't gonna give
Simple
you
as that.
$500 if you get anything.
nigga be lucky to get 5,000, nigga. Hey,
You're right.
but you know, I'm just saying, you know, the whole thing about it is that motherfuckers is like, well, the conversation needs to start. Niggas been saying that shit forever, right?
Fuck talking, actions.
That
Actions, bro. Actions speak way louder than your words. So fuck
Right.
that talking. That talking ain't gonna do shit, nigga. Talking, man, motherfucker. I mean, it's bullshit, man. That's it. That's all, man. That just run a marathon. Fuck all that.
You know,
right.
gangsters don't talk
Actions
about
speak
it.
louder than words.
We won't.
So why they just settle for the talk though, Dub? So
because
fake
all
like
right, look,
yeah, tell me, please.
black folks love to talk.
Yeah,
For
I know.
one,
So you could just talk us into a agreement, into a settlement, and we just gonna be cool just off talk, huh?
yeah, because motherfuckers just want to be heard. Motherfuckers don't really want. They don't want to really take action, man.
Yeah. It's
Motherfuckers
all
just
for
want
sure.
to be heard, man. Well, I told a motherfucker,
Yeah.
and I said, you know, what
I
did you
checked
do?
this motherfucker.
Fuck did you do?
With no action.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, man. Fuck what you said. What did you do? You know what I'm saying? And that's
Not a
what this shit
motherfucking
about.
thing.
Because think about it, right? We the only race of motherfuckers that always want to stand up at a podium and talk about some shit we ain't gonna get.
And with that, it took from us. You owe us 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah, we
Hey,
ain't still got that shit
for
yet.
I've
real,
been hearing
man.
that shit for years.
Hey, man, we've been talking since Martin Luther King, man. And,
Yeah.
and shit ain't really got much better,
And
man.
niggas still got a dream.
Right. For real. You know, this shit crazy, man. And it's
It
just
is.
it's insulting in a way, man, because it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are we gonna get back to being being proud to wear your who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything has went back to, even, and the cold part is we was getting more money as a whole than these little niggas is getting nowadays. You got a few little niggas getting money, a few, right? But back in the day, everybody, right? Everybody was having some sort of change back then, right?
Yeah, it was. It was common for everybody to be rolling around with 5, 6, 7, 8,000 in their pocket.
Right.
Everybody got a nice car with candy
at
paint,
least
on it.
80% of it.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell the broke niggas from the niggas who really had all the money because we was
Right.
all looking kind of similar.
Right.
Right. But now, nigga, ain't nobody really getting nothing. You can tell who got this and who ain't got that. That's
right. Because I mean, and it forms a mindset of, you know what I'm saying, of fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Where you can be manipulated because these niggas out here looking for a hero and a savior nowadays.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what they doing. So any nigga with $5 over bus fare that can talk the talk, you know what I'm saying? They fall in line and they believe the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's that fuckery shit though. But then, I don't know, bro. I mean, you could be beating back on this, but it got a lot to do with the females and the shit that they condone and shit. Because they condone it fuckery. So if they wouldn't be condoning fuckery, then a lot of these niggas would be doing that shit.
They babysitting this shit.
Yeah, they do that shit because that's what
they pacifying it for damn sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's acceptable now. That fuckery shit, to be a clown ass nigga, to be like the court gesture, to be these females' friend instead of trying to be their nigga. You want to be their cousin or their sister or something close to them, but you don't want to let this girl know you want to fuck her. You don't want to let her know you want her to be your bitch. You trying to go through all type of angles to be with her. You know, that's some sucker shit too, right? And that's the type of shit that these niggas is doing right now. And that's the type of shit these females is accepting. So that's why it's a lot of fuckery going on right now.
Hey, these niggas been doing that though.
So, bro.
Hey, these niggas been doing that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, maybe because I'm older now, I see it in a different light, but I mean, I see it more often nowadays. Because that ain't the angles that I take, and that's the angles they take. So I see the difference between me and them.
Right. You know, it's just, man, it's just, everything is really how should I say it? Minimized. Everything is minimized right now. You know, everything that was big and everything that we held puffed our chests out and held our heads up to, the shit is minimized now, man. You know, to be a real confident nigga, you consider to be weird or a sucker or a hater or something like that.
Are you mean or something? Or maybe you arrogant or some shit like that. I don't know, man. They got a whole bunch of labels for what we consider to be a real nigga right now. And they ain't got no whole bunch of labels for what we consider to be a fake motherfucker. So I say,
right. The examples have flipped, man. The examples is flipped, you know.
It is for real.
It's a lot of this shit got to do with social media because, you know, like we all know, a person can be considered to be famous overnight on some social media shit. All you got to do is put up one viral video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. And you're considered to be famous when you ain't really got a talent in the motherfucking world. I mean, look at most of the niggas on social media who go through posting 5, 10, 20 times a motherfucking day, right?
Yeah.
Let's just be honest, right? Most of them niggas used to play sports or something back in high school and never made it through college doing shit.
Yeah. And that was
putting up their old high school pictures up.
Right. Their old high school pictures and shit like that.
I was
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
high school. I was whoop to wham.
Right.
I ain't did shit since high school, but look at me now.
Right. Right. And that's what motherfuckers doing, you know, because, nigga, I mean, I was athletic, nigga. I played football and I boxed and I beat a lot of you niggas' asses in them streets, nigga. Y'all know I had hands, right? But, nigga, I ain't hanging my hat on that shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's just the year. You can't
that's just the year, nigga. I was in the streets, nigga. Hey, like a nigga asked me, well, why the G Squad never bubbled like RBL or 11-5? You know what I told a nigga?
What you tell him?
Because we went to prison for actually doing the shit we was rapping about, nigga.
Yeah, I went to the penitentiary for that shit.
A lot of niggas can't say that, bro.
Nah,
a lot of niggas can't say that. Nigga, go read our files. Niggas was getting caught with choppers and Mac 10s and street sweepers and half keys and all type of nigga. Hey, we was out there really doing this shit. You know what I mean? You know, these niggas, these niggas was out there. They was talking that shit, right? But we wasn't the friendly niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. We wasn't them niggas. We wasn't embracing outside niggas into our neighborhood, and we wasn't doing that shit.
That's why they're so fucked up now for embracing outsiders.
Right.
Motherfuckers go on the internet now talking shit about us because y'all didn't embrace these niggas and shit. No, you never should.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward to today. Big mistake, nigga. Now, we never did that. And plus, we was really doing the shit we was rapping about. Maybe if we wanted to be rappers, Dub, Bill, we shouldn't have been doing that shit. Maybe we should have been fake like a lot of niggas that was just rapping about shit that they ain't never did. But we was really doing this shit, then putting it in rap form, nigga. You know, so hey.
We had to pay for them $60 an hour studio time.
Hell yeah, I had to do something. We want to go to Jack the Rapper Deep and all this shit. We got to pay for all that, right?
Y'all know, nigga, we bell up in the party, nigga. Niggas put their backs to the wall when we come up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? For real, nigga.
They doing
you know what I'm saying? For real. And you know, and I ain't trying to rain on nobody parade, right? But come on, man. As far as real 100 Point go, man, we're really 100 Point, man. We took that shit with us everywhere, man.
Yeah, they know that. They know
that.
You
know what I'm saying? Everywhere, man. Niggas are sitting up there trying to shake a hand, make a friend. We didn't give a fuck about that, nigga. You ain't our set, you ain't our friend, nigga. We didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is on some weenie ass shit, man. For real.
Right.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
You know? And that's what devalued our community, which is in turn devaluing the young men of the community. Because now, nigga, anybody could come through 100 Point, nigga, with some weed or some syrup or something, nigga, and that's your nigga, and he from the block now or something, nigga. And this nigga don't give a fuck about you.
He ain't even gotta have nothing right now. He could be fucking with a bitch and you fucking with her partner, and they gonna accept him right now.
True.
He ain't gotta have shit to come over here right now. Y'all got that in common. He gonna let you come up over here, jump out on his block, fuck with his niggas, be the ops, and infiltrate him and all this shit.
I went to school with him.
And tell everything about you, nigga. That's how they do.
I went to school with Cuz. That's he the homie. Yeah, he cool.
Yeah, he good. He cool. He fuck with so and so and so. He got a baby by her. He cool. We was just at the party the other day. Nah, y'all ain't cool.
But yeah, you know, but as older men, man, we gotta not only like, you know, lace the ones that's related to us, like, you know, y'all kids, which are my nieces and nephews, and my kids, which are y'all nieces and nephews. We gotta reach out and touch the little ones, man, before they get caught up in this bullshit too.
The future. We gotta touch the future.
Right, we gotta get on them. You know, when you see them out there, when we see them out there with that behavior, man, we gotta check that. You know, even if we gotta check the mama about the shit, if she got, you know, because that's another thing. You try to tell these little niggas something right, the mama, well, don't tell my baby nothing, and all that bullshit, right? Then his little ass get killed. And you the first one on the news talking about he didn't do nothing, nobody. He was a rapper.
Well, you know, he was terrorizing the neighborhood, and nobody can stop him from doing shit.
Now you playing the fucking YouTube videos on the news and shit talking about he was a rapper trying to change his life. Whoever fucking heard of a rapper trying to change his life? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know, I mean, it's bullshit, man. You know,
it is for real.
But that's our role as the senior men in the neighborhood, which we are approaching that right now. You know, we gotta grab them youngsters, man, and teach them, you know, like, nigga, this ain't what it is, you know. Nigga, solidify yourself, man. Plant your seeds, man. Get your money, man, and start something substantial for yourself. Don't always sit there and break your back. Yeah, don't break your back like me working for a company or something like that. Don't be a fuck nigga running around. Huh?
Go ahead, finish your shit. My bad.
Yeah, don't be no fuck nigga running around, nigga trying to act like you a politician, nigga, and you ain't doing a goddamn thing. Don't be one of them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Be a nigga that's really about some change, man, and not photographs and pussy. You know what I'm saying? Be a nigga that's really about some change, man.
Yeah, that's what it's about too. Comments.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say, man, there's no age limit to, man, starting the LLC, man. You can be a fucking infant, nigga, and have your name on the LLC, man. It's like, man, Teach your kids to start LLCs, man. Tell them to stop ordering shit off Amazon and sell shit on Amazon. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And and
Right.
the shit that they trying to order be free.
Yeah,
Right.
for real. Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
Like,
That's
you know
what
what
it
I'm
is.
saying? Teach these kids economics, man. I remember when I was working for that fucking place where we was boarding up the houses and shit with that steel. You know what I'm saying? They had sent me to Chicago, man, and I'm going through
Yeah.
there was, I think it was a junior high school. They were shutting them down. You know what I'm saying? They shut down like 20. We shut down like 20 schools out there, and I'm like, what the fuck are
Yeah.
they doing? And what they did was combine them all. They was taking over the colleges and combining the colleges all into one school, like junior high school, from junior high school through college, really, through high
Right.
school through college. You know
It's
what I'm
one
saying?
school.
One school. You know what I'm saying? I
Damn.
think it's four schools in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was in Detroit. It's
Okay.
four schools in
Dang different.
Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And they all high school, junior high school, elementary school, and preschool.
Right.
That's crazy. For real. How
but
could you
but they
expect
at
good
old
education?
colleges. But I was when we was closing them up, I'm going through the book. I was taking books. I bought me some books home. You know what I'm saying, for my kids. You know what I'm saying. I ain't never read them. I don't know who I got. I think I gave them the Little Sharpville, one of them. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. I bought them home for
Uh,
my kids. I'm like, damn, they teaching these kids this in elementary. I mean, in junior high school. I say this some good shit right here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying. And I took me like two books. I think I bought 2 books home. It was brand new books. You know what I'm saying? I think it was going on there for that semester. And I'm like, damn, but there was books, but they was made out of pamphlets, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Uh-huh.
why it was easy for me to just throw it. It wasn't hard, no like hard copy books or nothing like that.
Right.
But
Right.
it was their studies though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm like, damn, I said, and it was, I think that was 6th grade they was teaching that shit in. It was economics. And I'm
Right.
like, damn, I always stayed on my kids about economics, man. I say, I can think of a price, like, you know what I'm saying? I give a motherfucker some money and tell him how much change you owe me. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying, lady,
yeah, yeah.
you owe, give me $1.10. And the bitch think of it, she'll sit there and think about it and end up giving me $1. Oh, you were right. I said, yeah, lady, I know how to count money. I know what I gave you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And
But
see
economics, man.
that's what we gotta do. We gotta get them into entrepreneurship and
Yeah.
economics, man, because all we teach our kids to do is get you some money and fuck it off on a bunch of bullshit.
Try
That's
to
really
play
what we
sports.
teach them.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Fuck
really
that.
what we teach them.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
You
you
know?
trying to play, when you playing basketball, son, you better be in economics class too,
Right.
Yeah.
learning some shit. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we gotta get back to us being proud of what and who we are. You know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That matters too.
and not only in tragedy. See that's the thing, right? We only proud to be black after somebody black them been assaulted or murdered
Yeah.
by somebody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. Now
Why
it's
don't we
fast.
have
Right.
these? Why don't we have these rallies in the motherfucking hood when a youngster get killed? You know, by another youngster. Why we don't have
Mm-hmm.
them stop the
Yeah.
violence rallies and then why do we gotta wait for a white guy or a Chinese guy or
I don't know.
Latino
That's
guy?
that's that's a good question right there, because that might stop a lot of shit if black on black crime that we know we show out, we
Right,
represent for that. We show that we ain't approving on black crime. There's something wrong with that.
right,
So now we rallying because this young black man got killed by another young black man, rather. You know,
right,
that would be
right,
kind of cooler than waiting for the police to do something to us and then we going off. But shit, we don't even go off all the time when the police do something. If
right.
the security guard did
But
something, they ain't doing
yeah,
shit.
but my thing is we should go off every time it happens. Every
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
time, every time parents lose their child
yeah,
prematurely in the streets to a murder
yeah.
should be a problem for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, that's a tragedy all the
You
time.
know, it should be a problem for us, man. You know, because these youngsters, I mean, it ain't even youngsters no more, man. It's motherfuckers our age dying out here on some fuckery, man.
Yeah, some stupid shit.
On some bullshit, man.
Yeah, for real.
You know, like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, when does it end, man? When does it fucking end?
I
You
do
know,
not know.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, right? I know I didn't did my fair share of dirt. We all have, right?
Yeah,
But it was never towards somebody who wouldn't have done the same thing to us if they caught us.
exactly. Yeah,
Right.
you know,
You know what I'm saying? I
I
mean,
understand that.
it doesn't make it better. And I know a lot of people gonna say that, and a lot of people y'all want to hear whether we think it's gonna make it better. No, we know that don't make it better. But what we saying is, we didn't run around just
It
killing
wasn't for
motherfuckers.
nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
It's more like a self-defense mechanism.
Right.
Right.
It was war. It was war, man. It was war. You know, we were in a war, and an urban war. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't out there killing a motherfucker because he owed us $50 and shit like that. Like, for real, man. These motherfuckers will kill you for 2 ounces of weed that's probably worth $180 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this shit crazy, man.
Yeah, they ain't got no value. Nigga kill you over some orange juice nowadays. Nigga, steal his orange juice. He gonna come back and shoot your ass. They ain't got no value of life, man.
This shit crazy, man.
Minimal.
You know, and what it is like these young men aren't being raised to know how to first defend themselves. Because think about it, y'all. When we was young, if a nigga was a bitch and he had a gun and this nigga wasn't known for defending himself with his knuckles off top, we take that gun.
Yeah.
We take that gun, nigga, because you don't deserve. You can't.
You don't need that.
You ain't
gonna do nothing with it.
You can't fight, nigga. What you got a gun for? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
I remember, like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, we used to take rides, man, and nigga, if you didn't shoot if your gun wasn't empty, nigga, when we came back, nigga, you get your ass beat, your gun.
It's a
problem. Your ass whooped. Right. Yeah. Right. And whatever happened to that? When the last time y'all seen 2 young black men fighting?
I don't know. Maybe 20 years ago.
Right. They immediately go to shooting. The argument don't go to tussling and fighting no more. It goes straight to shooting.
Everybody got a gun on them, so it's
everybody.
Get your shit. Baby,
that's like license now. That's like cell phones.
Yeah.
Right.
Or back in the days when we had pages. Everybody got a pager. Everybody got a gun.
Everybody got a gun.
Everybody got a gun, man. It's crazy, man.
Nigga, 5 years old, he got a gun.
Right.
Ain't no bullshit.
Damn near, I know I put a 2 on the 10, exaggerated a little bit, but I know that 11, 12-year-olds got guns.
Yeah, so definitely.
When your kids is displaying that behavior, I don't understand why the parents don't immediately try to curb that shit.
Yeah, right.
They like that shit till something bad happens.
Right.
It's true that they child is out here doing shit in these streets. It give them something to talk about. Something, I guess, to brag on their child because they doing bad. You know, they want to condone that.
Until nothing to brag about when that nigga in that casket.
My baby that. My baby wouldn't do this. My baby didn't do that. But you know all along what your baby was really doing.
Right. Right. Yeah, and it's it's fucked up, man, because we've lost a lot of youngsters that could have been change makers.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? They could have done some good shit for the community and for our people as a whole, right?
Yeah.
But we lost them because even the good kids with some type of talent or ability felt as though to fit in and be accepted, they had to be a rotten person.
Yeah, right. That's what society accepts right now. We condone that shit.
Right.
Yeah, we like fuckery.
That's why they say nowadays you ain't no good rapper if you ain't did no dirt.
Yeah, you gotta do something stupid.
So once they start rapping about it, they gotta go do that shit.
Yeah. Hey, in the cold part, right? The fucking record labels be having life insurance on them niggas.
Yeah, so they want you to get out there and act the fool.
So when them niggas get killed, right? They got a life insurance for a couple of million, nigga, and your record sales go through the roof because you a dead rapper.
Yeah. Right. They get all your royalties and shit too, Doug.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
They have to pay the next of kin, but the next of kin had to fight hard for it.
Right. The shit gonna be in probate and some other shit.
Yeah, they might not get nothing off top. They might gotta wait.
You know what's fucked up?
And don't go bankrupt.
Oh man. Hey, but you know what's fucked up? The fucked up part is that right now today, okay, think about this, let's say 30 years ago, right? Not everybody wanted to be a rapper 30 years ago.
Hell no.
Nowadays, we even train our kids to be rappers. Now, don't get it wrong. We all done taught our kids to play some sport of another.
Yeah.
Not always necessarily thinking they was gonna go to the NFL or the NBA or MLB or something.
It's
But we did
unity.
it for we did it for them to learn how to work as a team with other young men.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with football, because all 11 people on the field got to work together to score a touchdown.
Because if one person mess up, the whole play fucked up.
Right.
One person jump off sides, false start, whatever.
Right.
The whole play fucked up.
Y'all whole play fucked up.
In unity, rather. In
right.
Unity.
Some camaraderie. Where y'all all want it together. Y'all all want the same goal. And that built something, man. And that's why I was so adamant about being a football coach, because I saw the youngsters really building trust within each other that I was coaching them. And I ain't gonna lie, I was on some other shit too sometimes, catch a motherfucking team from Sunnydale, Fillmore, or out Oakland or something like that. I'm like, fuck that, this Hunters Point. Nigga, we the Bombers, nigga, we the Hunters Point Bombers, nigga, let's get this. You know what I'm saying? But it taught them togetherness, man.
Yeah, unity. That's what I say, unity.
Right. It taught them togetherness. I had little kids from every corner of the neighborhood on my team, right? And never once did I see them fighting about some big block West Mob, Kirkwood, Double Rock, that shit.
Yeah.
They was all brown bombers. They bombers. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And
you got one goal, one mission.
Right. And then I ain't gonna lie, we fucked up, Meech. We went to jail, and other niggas start trying to coach and some other shit.
Yeah, the coaches down want to fuck their mamas and shit. That's why they want to coach the team.
I had my bomber years.
Right. And now we got everybody taking their kids out there to Antioch and Dublins and shit like that to play with the white boys, to play with the white kids, because they have more structure in their league, in their teams.
That's true as fuck, though. I saw that when I was out in San Leandro.
In order for him to shine.
They had a whole different little thing than the city was. It was more organization. The snack bar was better. The cheerleading, W was at the games. All that shit.
Right.
Than it was.
I told you that too, blood. Yeah. I told you that.
Yeah, I saw that.
This shit way different than
college level type shit.
Right. It was way different than what it was like Friday Night Lights type.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Nice, it was nice.
It was nice, right? Our shit ain't had a bunch of, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but fuck it, I'm gonna say what it is.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of overweight ass mamas running up and down the motherfucking field with tight ass clothes on, trying to be seen.
Yeah, trying to relive their glory years.
Yeah.
Trying to relive their glory years.
Hey, nigga, they would drop the kid off 3 days a week, nigga, for 2 hours. And wouldn't even come back to pick his little ass up, right? And never stayed at the practice, never knew what we was doing, never even went over the plays with him, none of that shit, right? Never made him work out or keep his weight down, because we had the weight limits and shit.
Yeah.
They never did none of that shit with their kid. But you gonna bring your funky ass in there with a tight ass t-shirt on, tight ass jeans and shit, with your big ass talking about why my son ain't in. Bitch, because he can't play. He weak as fuck.
They'll show up at the games, though, Doug.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, look, all I am is babysitter.
But the practices and all that shit, they would never be there.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, blood, they would.
Hey, Doug, the nigga don't be at practices. Everybody that's playing, they be running the plays. He want to sit over here playing in the dirt.
That's why this little nigga get his mandatory 6 plays and he sitting his ass on the bench.
Hey, look, he's relying me.
Fuck yeah, nigga, that nigga the center, nigga.
Hey, he get in when it don't even matter. It might be 3rd and 15. We gonna get this nigga.
Nah, hell nah. Y'all know what I did? Nigga, I get them little niggas in the first plays of the game. I start off the first series, got my starters in it, because I might score on the coming out, right? Yeah. If we don't score, then I'm putting them niggas in, nigga. On the next,
get your 6 in right now, nigga.
And hopefully I get 2 first downs so them niggas can get 6 plays and get the fuck up out of here. You know
right.
Fuck that.
That's why your son ain't playing shit. That nigga like to play in the dirt. He don't
even really want to play football. He don't even really want to play football. You want him to play football so you can go cat off after school.
Yeah, exactly. This nigga mad as fuck because he
It's
got
an after school program. Shit.
Right. For real. You know, and that's where, you know, that's where shit go wrong, right? And as black people, right, they'll fault us for bringing and pointing that shit type of shit out and speaking on that, right? But that's really goes to the degeneration of our fucking kids, man. Yeah, I mean, y'all not really supporting the teachers, the coaches, or none of that type of shit, right? Let's teach these kids that they could go to school, use their head. Teach these little girls they ain't got to use their body to get by. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's build a nation, you know, of strong people who think and who act and who do things appropriately, right? Instead of always patting a motherfucker on the back for being a fucked up individual. That's something that man, we can't get away from right now, and it's fucking the kids up, man. Because
it is.
to tell the truth, man, these kids can be so much more, man.
Yeah,
They
for
can
real.
be
They
so
can
much
be
more.
whatever they want to be, whatever they put their mind to.
Right.
They can get distracted and shit. You know, ain't nobody trying to help them out, and their parents be leading them in the wrong direction to me. But that's their child. You can't tell nobody what else to do with their child. So, I mean, it's hard. You can give them advice, but like you say, Dub, they gonna, this my baby, this my son, this my daughter. You can't tell me shit how to raise my child.
Right.
And then that's go wrong right there.
And the cold thing, y'all, think about it. How many mamas is really sitting up there, or fathers, we ain't gonna just say mamas.
Yeah,
how many mothers or fathers is really telling their kid that I want you to go to school to be a bioscientist or something?
Hell no.
I want you to go to school to be some type of lawyer or something like that. We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit.
They basically want to get some money. Whatever
Because if you want your child to focus on you want your child to focus on what's right?
Your righteousness.
You would send them to school with things that they could focus on instead of focusing on if their shoes got a crease on the toe.
Yeah.
If they Louis Vuitton shirt got some ketchup on it or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like kids.
Do they got to design a backpack when they go to school?
Right, a designer backpack. On, you done bought not bought. You done probably stole or bought a boosted backpack for a $400, $1,000 backpack. Yeah. And this little nigga ain't even got $50 worth of books in the motherfucker.
Nigga don't even go to class, but he got that backpack on.
Nigga ain't got nothing to do with school in that goddamn backpack.
Probably got a gun in that motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, and that's what that's where we fucking up. People ain't realizing that sports and entertainment is extended slavery, and it looks good. It looks like everybody rich and shit like that, right? But think about this, y'all. Why do so many motherfuckers go bankrupt after they stop doing what they doing?
I don't know.
It ain't because they spent all that money. It ain't because they spent all that money. It's because they never had the money that we thought they had in the first place.
Yeah, that's true too, huh? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They was living above their means. They really didn't have all that, but spending that up. And now
net worth and actual liquid assets are two different things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we don't understand as black folks. So we look at a motherfucker with these big ass gold ropes with the silver inside. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And we think, no, for real. And we sit there and we watch these motherfuckers and we thinking, oh man, that nigga necklace will cost $2 million. You know, goddamn well that nigga ain't bought that.
Yeah, if it was real, it'd cost about $2 million.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got one. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I know where to get the shit from. You know what I'm saying? It's for videos and shit. The shit look good. But I ain't sitting up here perpetrating the fraud like it's real, nigga. I done spent $200,000 on the 10. I wouldn't spend $200,000 on their necklace.
Go with the outfit.
I don't give a fuck if I had $6 billion. I ain't spending no $250,000 on no goddamn necklace.
I can get some property for that. I'll go buy some property for $250,000. I know I can get some property somewhere.
Right. But that's where our dumbass
motherfucking chain.
That's where our dumbasses is, man. That's where our dumbass people is, man. And y'all can't blame it on systemic slavery and none of the systemic racism and slavery. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It's systemic ignorance, man. And
that's what it is, bro.
Ignorance. Yeah. And we ain't teaching our kids nothing better. No. We're not. We're not. As a whole, we're not teaching our kids to be better people than that, man. You know what I'm saying? We want them to be the street motherfuckers we couldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah, well, not us, but them. I understand.
Right,
You
right.
talk about us.
You
You
know,
talk about the mother cats.
yeah, I'm talking about the mother cats, man.
Mother
You know what
cats,
I mean?
man. Not us, the
Yeah,
mother
man.
cats.
And that's what it is, man. So you know, the moral of the story, y'all, is if you really, really have the penchant to be how should I say it, a savior or some kind of a factor to the advancement of our people,
Yeah.
then it starts at home by teaching your children the right shit. Cause
Yeah.
we ain't gonna live to see the total change. We're gonna be dead
No.
before that shit happen. But
Yeah.
if we groom our kids and grandkids to act in that manner,
We
it'll
can see
probably
it in
change for
action.
them. Right.
Yeah.
It'll probably change for them, man, because right now we went from being respected and being gods of the motherfucking earth, man.
Everybody is followers, though, Doug. We ain't got too many leaders right now. We got a lot of followers, man.
Right.
We need
But
more
I'm just
leaders
saying,
than followers, man.
but you know, yeah, that's true, right? And that's fucked up. And you know, like I was saying, we used to be top of the food
Yeah.
chain,
We
man.
used to
Like,
be
you
leaders.
know,
Now we followers.
motherfuckers, yeah. Now we open our doors to motherfuckers like Eminem. They come in, steal the culture, and run off. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Steal all the rap shit, and we still opening our arms to motherfuckers. That's my nigga, Takashi 6 9s and shit like that. Like, nigga, what the fuck is y'all doing?
I don't know, man. It ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't built for this. But then
Nah,
again, they try to
we
make
ain't.
everybody be.
And thank you, bro. Thank you. And that's why the children need to be trained
Yeah.
and educated and instructed and doing other things than jumping up and down a pole and throwing their ass around or niggas picking up a microphone and screaming some shit they ain't never did before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Letting his
saying?
pants sag, showing his drawers. That ain't
Right,
all we about.
right.
Yeah.
We need to teach them that they can get out of school, they can get out of college with a degree and have a job that's worth something, that
Yeah,
makes some kind of significant change and some progress and contribution to society, man, when we ain't doing nothing but being contributing to a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard because social media do run shit a lot, man. And when everybody got a cell phone and they can go on their favorite social media site and post something quick, that shit hard to stop. We gotta, start with that before the little kids get too much involved with that. So I do feel you on that. We gotta start with the younger generation. Gotta teach them, so they don't be like the ones, that I consider lost right now.
Right, because we can't save the older ones that are already
Nah,
shot.
that's the lost generation I'm talking
Yeah.
about. They kind
You
of
know,
lost.
they got to work that out. They got to work that out on their own,
Yeah.
because we can't expect them to put their gun down after they
No.
done been shot or hurt
I'm
somebody.
hoping that in years to come they will mature and they get a different mindset and realize what they doing ain't cool. But other than that, until they bump their head a few more times, they ain't gonna realize shit.
Well, I mean, that's just like with us, right?
Yeah, I know.
Nigga couldn't shoot at us, nigga, and then we think the nigga is cool, and somebody come talk to us and tell us, "Oh man, let that go, nigga." Get the fuck
Hell
out
nah.
of
So
here.
they in too deep with this shit. They gotta get their way up out of it.
Right, right.
However they do
However that is, and we gonna lose some people,
Yeah, all the
that's
time. Damn near
that's
every
just
day.
gonna happen. We're gonna lose some people, but if we start with those that have not picked up the guns and have not hurt anybody yet, we
Yeah.
can save them.
Absolutely.
We can save them because they're still they still can be they can be molded. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And we could groom them and we show them that, man, look, you can have more money than this nigga you watching on the corner
Yeah,
or
doing some
on
stupid
the
shit.
block or whatever. You could have more money legitimately without getting
Yeah.
shot at, without
Mm-hmm.
going to jail, without the
Stressing
police
about none of
beating
that
your
shit.
ass, yeah,
Looking over
without
your
all the
shoulder.
other shit that come with it.
Yeah. You ain't did no dirt to no nigga to get your money. You ain't got to
Right.
look over your shoulder constantly thinking they going to come back and get you because you done did something a few years prior, shit like that. Nah. You can live a safe, righteous, stress-free life. But
Right.
they ain't seeing that. But we need to teach them that for real.
We
Need to
go.
give them longevity too. You probably live a lot longer. You wouldn't be
We would, and
stressed to kill
we
motherfuckers for real.
we be stronger as people, man. We've been in America far too long, man, to still be at the bottom of the totem pole. Because think about it,
Yeah.
who's lower than the black man right now?
I don't know. I don't know. All the other ones is above us. I know that for sure. That's I see. They got more unity, more money than us, more knowledge. They think better than us. We crazy.
Gentrifying our neighborhoods.
Yeah, we crazy as a race. We can't go to the other people, nationalities and to their communities and post up and live. I couldn't live in the Asian people neighborhood or the Latino neighborhood and be accepted like how they come to our shit.
They being in the business.
Nigga, I have problems up there. Yeah, I couldn't open no barbecue place in a Chinese restaurant. I mean, in a Chinese neighborhood, they wouldn't come by my barbecue. in the Asian neighborhood, shit like that. Nigga, I couldn't post up and make no barbecue money up over there. No.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, man. Because we'll fuck with everybody but us, And on that flip side, why would you have a business for black people that charges them more than you need to really charge them?
I don't know that either.
Because let's be real, right? Most of the niggas that start a business, right? Them niggas done sold some type of drugs before, and we all know wholesale beats resale anytime, right? So if I drop my numbers, but I'm running through shit so much, nigga, I'm still making the same amount of money in a quicker time than you did. So if I got, let's just say, I got 500 t-shirts, right? They all printed up. It cost me $7 total for each t-shirt with the print on it, right? And I'm charging $12, but you charging $20, right? Yeah. And I'm running through 500 of these motherfuckers every 3 days while you holding on to your 500 for 2 weeks. Who making more money?
Yeah, you is. Right. I don't want to hold this shit. I want to get rid of it.
Right.
Buy some more and then get rid of it again.
But see, we want to get the shit and say, well, fuck it, man, because it's in the hood or it's convenient. I'm going to charge them this. I'm going to charge them that. And then you get mad when niggas don't want to buy. Well, you'll buy from here, and then that ain't the point. Nigga, if you doing something for the community, nigga, drop the price down to the community shit.
Make it affordable for us. Make us
Make a nigga want to come buy 3 pair of shoes instead of 1.
Yeah. Right. Make it so good we can't turn you down. We got to come to you.
Right.
We got to fuck with you.
Right. But it's a big discussion, man. And this hour ain't long enough for us to touch on all the shit, right? But
we got another podcast coming at the end of the week.
Right.
We'll be back.
But, this is something that we really need to sit down with motherfuckers in the community that really want to make change. Not you fake niggas chasing clout and pussy. I'm talking about the real motherfuckers that want to make change. Y'all sit down with some real niggas who've been in the field, nigga, and we can come up with a master plan, nigga, if that's what you want to do. Because most of you niggas with these nonprofits and shit, you niggas ain't never did nothing. So let's stop lying to the kids. Talking about how you was in the streets, nigga. You was a bitch out here, nigga, most likely, because the real niggas, the real niggas that was busting moves, nigga. Mm-hmm. The corporations ain't trying to get them no money because
they afraid of them. They afraid of them.
So let's just be real with the shit, right? You niggas skinning and grinning with the photo ops and all that old type of shit. But if you really, really want to do some shit that's gonna help the kids, sit down with a real nigga, consult with a real nigga who been there, nigga. A nigga with the heart, the thoughts, the thought process, the heart, the determination, the ups and downs and everything of what these young niggas is going through today instead of the shit that you was going through, nigga. These niggas ain't running around eating bitches' pussies in the cars and shit like that at the clubs and shit like that. These little niggas, they ain't worried about that. These little niggas worried about eating, nigga, and living for another day. Hoping they don't get killed in the process. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas don't know nothing about that, man. Y'all don't. And that's not a bad thing. But don't sit up there and act like you know and not come get the knowledge from a motherfucker that do if you really want to help.
Right.
If you really want it. Yeah. If you do. That's very understandable, bro.
Man, that wraps up, man, for this week, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
another
man,
one like the other.
We back on Sundays, man, 9 o'clock, man. Y'all tune in, man, at onyxmediagroup.inc on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up on motherfucking, like us on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel, man. Thank y'all for viewing, man. Thank y'all. Shout out to all my viewers out there. Everybody, I love y'all keeping it 100. Work 2, nigga. I hope you listening, nigga, because, nigga, you called me earlier, nigga, asking when we was coming on. So, nigga, I hope you made it. Nigga, Philly G. You know what I'm saying? He be hitting us up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Philly G. You know what I'm saying?
And before we go,
what's up,
we got a special shout out to
Yo, yeah, man. You know, man. Said we the ones that made that shit up, man. You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I be hearing motherfuckers playing that shit,
We gonna
man.
use
You know
that
what
when
I'm
we
saying? We
close,
made
man.
that shit up, man.
Yeah.
T-Squad this motherfucker, man. Yo, bitch.
Yo, bitch. All right, man. Love y'all, man. See y'all, man.
Love you, man.
What happened?